Hey there, students. Welcome to your video lesson for visual learning in lesson 2-5. Today we're looking at our math practices and problem solving. Let's get started.
Pat has 3 boxes. Each box has 5 marbles inside. How many marbles does Pat have in all? You can use a model to show and solve the problem. What does it mean to use a model?
Well, that's our first question for today. So we've got to rethink about this. It tells us we can use a model to show and solve the problem. Remember, a model is some way for us to visually understand what it is we're trying to learn or show or figure out. So models in math can be equations, they can be pictures, they can be number lines, they can be bar diagrams. So let's take a look and see which one they're wanting us to use to model our math thinking.
It means draw a picture or show what is happening in the problem.
An equation is a model too.
We're so smart.
You can draw an array and write an equation to show how many marbles in all. What does each row of the array represent?
Select your answer.
Remember the original problem? Was it a box of marbles or a marble in a box?
Each row of the array represents a box of marbles. There are 3 rows because there are 3 boxes of marbles. Each row has 5 red circles because each box has 5 marbles. What equation matches the array?
Remember, in an array, we're looking at rows and columns. And remember, we're looking at repeated addition too. So let's see what they give us as our try. All right, the directions tell us to drag the boxes of 5 marbles to complete the bar diagram and show the total number of marbles. Notice they've got a repeated addition down here. So I have 0 plus 0 plus 0 equals 0. And we know he has 15 marbles. So let's drag them. That's what this top number is telling us, okay? Let's drag our box of marbles. Here's 1 box. Here's 2 boxes. Here's 3 boxes. So we should have 5 plus 5 plus 5, which equals 15. Let's keep going.
You can write the equation 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15. There are 5 marbles in each box, and there are 3 boxes. So you can add 5 plus 5 plus 5 to find the total number of marbles is 15. You can also draw a bar diagram and write an equation to show how many marbles in all. The circles stand for the number of marbles. There are 3 boxes, and inside each box there are 5 marbles. What does the 15 mean?
So notice they've given us 2 different ways to model our math. The first way was with an array and an equation using repeated addition, and the second way is a bar diagram. This one's kind of a good visual because if you think about the boxes of marbles, right, you can see here's 1 box, 2 boxes, and 3 boxes. So what does that 15 mean? Does it mean there are 15 boxes? Or does it mean there are 15 marbles in all? What do you think?
15 is the total number of marbles. You can add the number of marbles in each box to find the total. You can write the equation 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15. The pictures show the same number of marbles in 2 different ways. The equations and answers are the same. Pat has 15 marbles in all.
So think about those today as you go on with the rest of your lesson. Again, we're trying to model our thinking using some kind of illustration. And again, an illustration could be an array, like our first option. It could be a bar diagram, like they showed us in our second. It can be equations to represent our thinking. But the idea is that you're creating some kind of visual to help you understand and explain your math. Good luck today.